I was a very different person, 6 years ago. I definitely don't think I could be where I'm at if I wouldn't have finished my degree at AIU.
I did not do that.
My name is Amanda Schmeichel. I live in Rochester, Minnesota. I've lived here my entire life. Right now, I am the communications director at Homestead Church. I've been going to Homestead Church as long as I can remember. I went to Sunday school here. I went to youth group here. My parents are involved here. Family is very important to me. I was a single mom until I married my husband about 5 years ago. I have 3 kids.
You do it. Oh, close.
I have not always been available to be there for my kids and to spend so much time with them. I didn't finish college the first time I went, so I felt kind of bad about myself. After high school, I went to college for music right away. And then life happened and I had my son. I was only a sophomore in college. I had my daughter 2 years later. I didn't finish because I was too busy being mom. I've worked at a coffee shop. I worked at a car dealership. I waited tables. I was a cook at a restaurant. I was stretched so thin and I was scrambling to keep my children in clothes that fit them. That was a rough time. And then I landed a more permanent position at a cable company. I worked as hard as I could. I picked up extra hours. I started moving up. I got promoted. There reached a point where it was really hard for me to progress any further. I was competing against a lot of people that had bachelor's degrees and master's degrees, and it would come down to it and I wouldn't get the position. I was really down on myself because I was feeling stuck, like I was just going to be doing the same thing forever. One of my coworkers had gone back to school and he got his bachelor's degree at AIU and his master's there as well. I looked up AIU online and I did get excited and see that maybe there could be a light at the end of the tunnel, that I could actually do this and that I could progress forward and that I could complete something, the thing that I had started 10 years ago. I completed my bachelor's degree in 22 months with the credits that transferred over. It was awesome. Going to school online, you don't have a scheduled time that you have to be present. You can attend the classes live when they're happening, or you can watch the recorded class later. I could do that when I was done with work, after the kids went to bed, before they woke up in the morning. I was able to work it around my schedule. It was worth the late nights. It was worth the early mornings. I ended up landing the supervisor job a month before I finished my degree at AIU. Finally getting into a leadership position after working at a coffee shop and a car dealership, it was really empowering.
You're yellow.
I think my kids were really proud of me. It was a really good example for them to see what hard work can do and that it's good to finish what you start. It's really neat that I can use my passion of music and my business degree and do what I love to do in a place that feels really significant to me. When I was working at the cable company, I was volunteering here on the weekends. When I was able to have the opportunity to come and work here instead, it kind of came full circle. It feels really awesome that I'm able to do what I love now. That feels really great. I'm definitely excited about the future, whereas before I was scared of the future. If I wouldn't have gotten my education, I'd still be stuck at the point worrying if there was a way out. I'm in a very different place now. My advice would be to work hard and stick to it, because there's going to be times where you feel like it's like, okay, I've had enough. But if you stick to it, you can make it through it. Besides giving birth, getting my degree was one of the biggest accomplishments that I've ever done.